Hello, ladies and gentlemen and others. My name is EduTheVODS. Welcome back to another stream. How you doing, everybody? I hope you're having a fantastic day today. So before I head to the stream, I just remember that in Blue Sky, you can add oh, you're streaming. Start, yeah. If I place my Twitch link, yeah. I mean, I'm already on stream, so why it says in 5 minutes? No, I'm already on stream. Can I? Yeah. What? Wait, what? Hola, alguien random. Sí, sí, lo que pasa es que estuve de vacaciones durante diciembre por 2 semanas, así que, ya como inicios de enero ya regresé y estoy aquí intentando seguir el ritmo que estaba antes. También aquí una cosa en Blue Sky donde puedes ver o compartir stream. Wait, what? Wait, why do I need a status for that? Like, I can just... why is it so synchronized with Twitch? I don't get it. Okay, I'm gonna put 1 hour and 30 minutes on Blue Sky. It won't be an hour and a half minute stream, but I'm just testing this new feature in Blue Sky. I haven't used it yet. I mean, the only thing it does, it adds a light for your avatar on your profile picture to tell like, oh my god, this person is streaming right now. Holy shit, that's pretty cool. But that's pretty much it. But yeah, chat, as you can read in the title, I only have time for one stream. I was very busy today when I noticed the hour. I was like, oh fuck, I'm late at this. I only have time for one speedrun. So yeah, just one speedrun today. Only one speedrun today. So I'm just gonna head straight into the speedrun tab and get straight into it. Well, we yap about a few things, like for example, that's the last thing I've been talking about in Blue Sky. But Chad, do you know that there has been a recomp of Banjo-Kazooie has been released? A PC port of Banjo-Kazooie has been released. It's not an official one, and it's not officially done by Rare, but it is but basically, what you do is you download a compiler, I think. You give the original game, or the N64 version, in whatever format. I think it's .c64. You run a program, and it's going to start to compile. We're going to grab the assets from the N64 game, and then compile it to make a game that actually runs on your PC. Not emulation. It is not emulation. It is 100% a PC port. 100% runs on PC, and that's pretty cool. I really love it. I think yeah. So we released it Saturday because after finished cleaning, I saw recommendation. The first video that was recommended on my YouTube channel. It was the trailer of the recompile, and I was like, what? That was published an hour earlier. And I already have the ROM, so I was like, okay, sure, let's do this now. Like playing Banjo-Kazooie a higher FPS with free camera. Ah, it was such a good time. I couldn't resist finishing the game, to dedicate hours to that game. Like I finished it like in 8 hours or 9 hours. It's just, I was too addicted to the game. I couldn't stop. But yeah, I had such a good time replaying Banjo-Kazooie now on PC. No emulator, just a PC port that worked pretty much perfectly fine. I really love Kaji. Chat, you have no idea how much I love Banjo-Kazooie. I play that game at least 1 year, once per year. My annual Banjo-Kazooie gameplay, which I thought occurred earlier I had intended, but you know what? Fuck it. It was fun. I had a good time. And also learned that there's been more released than anything new, and also people are working to recompiling ports or like making PlayStation 2 games ports to PC a lot more easier. So it's very exciting, and just noticed something weird. Hold up, chat. I'm gonna restart a run, by the way. But yeah, chat, it's very exciting. It's very, very exciting. Okay. Sorry, I'm sorry. Actually, I didn't want to do this. I didn't notice I changed screens. Luckily, went to the app room. But yeah, chat, it's been such a good time playing the recomp of Banjo-Kazooie. So big, so good. Now, if you want to play the recomp, chat, it's called Banjo Recompiled. It's on GitHub. You need the original. Of course, you need to run Banjo-Kazooie, the USA version. I think the first version release. The source you get the ROM. That's not up to me to give it to you. That's on your own. You'll find it. You have the original copy. Good. If not, then that's up to you to get it.
Good job.
But yeah, it's pretty good. That's been a lot more. This has been like the Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask. Ocarina of Time I played. Majora's Mask I haven't. I played one of Mario 64. And what else? I mean, mainly those. Well, I also tried the Unleashed Recompile. Oh, I don't remember the name, but it's the Sonic Unleashed PC release. I didn't play it. I had a good time, but I don't know. I think I didn't enjoy too much of the game. I ended up installing it, and it was taking. I really there was a point I stopped having fun with the game. You know, pretty cool that Sonic Unleashed can actually be played on PC now. Well, now, like a year ago. It's such a good time. We're living in an era where we're starting to get more and more releases of games ported to PC instead of just having to emulate them. I'm gonna get a little bit nerd here to explain why it's so great to have a PC port of an old game instead of just emulating it. So, emulation, what it does is basically imitate the way a machine works. Usually, well, emulation can be done by software and hardware, but usually the most common one that everyone has done it, a lot of people has done it, is by software, which they make sure the PC tries to act like another machine. Hardware is like pretty much making the hardware work like the original hardware. Something like I think these ones are called FFPGAs. Like for example the analog 3D. But generally speaking, the most common emulation one that a lot of people has done it. It's the emulation by software. You know, it's like for example you download an emulator for the Nintendo 64, then that's the emulation for software. But yeah, usually software doing emulation does require to have more power, not only because it's being done by software, but also because of how much precision you want the emulation to be. And of course, with older consoles, it's a lot more easier, less power required. But the higher you go, the higher you get, the higher power and precision you need. But also, it comes with this problem where, so to make sure you get the most performance of games, something that's done is that the game you're playing on the emulator gets compiled in real time, or dynamically compiled, as you can also say it. Which that means that the game is gonna be being. You could say that the game is being optimized in real time, so you can have more performance, but it also comes to the cost that in terms of customability, there isn't that many. You cannot customize that much your games. Or like for example, you want higher FPS, then not impossible, but it could break something. Also, you want higher resolution textures or texture packs, something like that. Again, not impossible, but usually what you have to do is modify your ROM. Like you have, for example, Mario 64, and you want 60 FPS for the game, and you may have to install a ROM hack, so it makes it so you pretty much are installing a modified version of that ROM. Not necessarily a bad thing, but also that requires to have the original ROM, and it's not like you can always be mix and matching, because maybe one mod requires a specific version of the game, or from a specific region of the game, that it does cause some incompatibilities. I know there's solutions. I know there's like people try to go like universal ROM for or try to use a universal ROM for that, but it's what I heard is not always perfect. In generally speaking, like emulation, it's not a bad solution, but it doesn't really give you too much to work with compared to porting a old game to PC, because the advantages are better. So when you want to port a old game like a Mario 64 to PC, it's not of course it's a little more harder than you might think, because the main obstacle is that you need to decompile the game. So when you write software, usually, at least what is commonly used to program video games, like a programming language like C++, the code that you write won't be the same as it's in the final product. Like, yeah, they do exactly the thing that you've written, but it gets compiled to a language that you don't understand, and it's more understandable for your PC. So, because of it, the moment someone tries to decompile the game, they won't exactly have the code that the person has wrote. They're gonna be like, for example, you name a variable that has the value of, for example, how many coins you have in Mario 64. Let's just call it the money count. You wrote it as money count, but the moment you decompile, it's gonna be called. It's gonna have like A, B, C, D with different each word with a different either a different uppercase or minor case. Minor case? Wait, uppercase and lowercase. Yeah, okay, I remember. Sorry, good. Spanglish moment. So there's a lot more work going in that, and not only that, also you need to like find the original libraries of what's being done, and not just like the most recent library. You have to find like the specific version of the library being used to be able to decompiled, and make sure that it can actually be work with all these tools and decompilations libraries that you are using. And that's just the first step, by the way, decompiling the game, because after that, I mean, already having the game decompiled is a huge thing, because you can even use it for emulation. But once you have decompiled, now from that code, you can make a PC version of the game. Since we're talking about the games that in PC port releases are not officially done by people, the way they do it is that you need to have the ROM of that game. Like if you decompile Mario 64, you want to give it to others. you have to give the or you have to give it in a way that doesn't have any assets in code from the game. Well, mainly assets, but also code also plays a huge part in it. Not much, because at the end of the day, it is reverse engineering, but it does I think it does play some role on the development of ROMs, or development or when decompiling the game and sharing it to the public. So because of it, it's important not only for you want to access the compile code, but also you want to do something with it. You still need a copy or a ROM copy of that game. So yeah, once decompile, now people can take that code and do whatever they want. Like, for example, studying the code and see and try to understand how to make the game works for speedruns, for example. Or the most common, or the case that that start to be more common lately, it's to port a game to be working natively on PC. Oh god. Which this is what we've been living lately, what we've seen lately, which is pretty cool. Que tengo tiempo libre albedrío y estoy el último de hacer este video. De acuerdo, tú adelante, gracias por pasarte a ver. Espero que tengas un buen día. Yeah, so now because of that game being decompiled, and now you can compile it to be statically compiled. And you must say like, wait, what? What does that statically compiled mean? Well, you know how I mentioned that usually emulators has this thing where when you run a ROM, they're getting compiled in real time as a way to gain more performance. Yeah, so this is pretty much what happens with pretty much what now imagine like, well, actually every program you run on your PC natively, you're pretty much running a static code. Like, the code is already there. The only thing your PC needs to do is to read the code and execute it. Your PC won't have the need to be compiling it, well, read it, compile it, and execute it. So because of it, it makes it so modifying a game, or anything really, is a lot more easier. So you don't have to worry about having to follow the rules of an emulator, for example. Or, well, these matter with our Mario 64 decompile game port to PC. So you can pretty much do whatever you want. You want to make sure the game can run at 60 FPS or higher, you can do that. And maybe you need to fix some issues where maybe the developer didn't consider that playing the game at higher FPS can actually break the game because or ruin some functionality, because then this thing they didn't have to bother at the time. Oh, you want to run the game at 16:9 ratio screens, white screens. You want the game to be played on wide screens. Okay, we need to adjust the game so it works on wide screens. Maybe we really need to adjust the way the HUD is positioned. Oh, I want to add anti-aliasing to the game. Well, we just add a way to so it can accept anti-aliasing, and you know, all that stuff that can be easily done with a decompiled code and then compile it statically. So these things are easier to work with. They also make it so you can add mod support, which, for example, which is something that the Banjo-Kazooie, the Banjo Recompile does have. You can add. Just yesterday, in the night, I finished Banjo-Kazooie. But when the recomp released, a famous modder, Banjo-Kazooie modder called Kurkomods. The Kurkomods, right? Pretty sure, Kurkos mod or something like that. Apologies if I can remember the name correctly. But he ported two of his ROM hacks to work as a mod in that game, in that recompile. And you can choose if you want to play the normal Banjo-Kazooie or choose the ROM hack, which is not even a ROM hack to begin with, because now it's a mod. Like, it still is the copy of the Banjo-Kazooie original, but even with that, it is still like a huge thing. It is still a 10 times better thing that it's gonna run fast, it's gonna execute fast, it's gonna be fast, it's gonna work fast, it's gonna be... It doesn't need to be compiled in real time to make it work. Yeah, he released his mods of Banjo-Kazooie, the one that it's a Ocarina of Time. It's Pyro levels, and one is Nostalgia 64, which you play different levels based on other Nintendo 64 games. I haven't played any of those yet, I haven't started them. But I can't wait to do it, so I can have more Banjo-Kazooie time. Like, man, I'm so happy with this. Like, I cannot believe that. Like, when I learned that Banjo-Kazooie was... When I was curious to see if there was a Banjo-Kazooie PC port, I found that there was any. But I found out that Banjo-Kazooie was being recompiled at the time. That was like 3 years ago, I think. And I'll focus on this first before I continue, so... Focus bot, lock in.
I could stay here forever. You there. You there. Step right up and test your skill. Shoot the targets to win a spin on the prize wheel. You there. Step right up and smack a clown. Knock out the clown's teeth and win a prize. Win a You there. Let I enjoy time better than ice cream.
What?
Tickets, please.
Well, it's fine. Right? Yes. Okay.
Head over to the prize wheel to redeem your... Wow, what a play too! I want to save money to play...
Perfect. Nice, nice. And let's go, let's go. So yes, like I said before, I just finished the base game now. I'm gonna start the mods maybe later today or another day because I have to be busy today. But yeah, it's very it's so cool that we have like yes, no wait, I remember exactly what we were talking about. So yeah, I remember a few years ago, like maybe 3 years ago, I was checking and I wish there was a PC port of Banjo-Kazooie. I checked, I searched if there was any, nope, but I learned that at the end of discovering that it's getting decompiled and I was thinking that, oh, that's the PC port. No, it's just that the code was getting like decompiled to be used for whatever use it is, but pretty much it was confirmed. No, there was no confirmation of a PC port. But at the time I saw the recompile, it was in 99%, so it wasn't very close. So I had a hopes that when it got fully decompiled, someone's gonna start working on the PC port. Oh, it was just already being work on it. You know, there was even news about the game getting decompiled. When you got 100% decompiled, I mean, fully, completely decompiled. 2971. 2971, perfect. Yeah, for that, would just be waiting patiently for someone to do the PC port, and they did. Someone ended up doing it. It is funny because it wasn't announced; it was just shadow dropped. Kind of like the Sonic Recomp as well, got the shadow drop. But but it was done by someone who I think that person is known in the community because they also have Kurkomod, someone who is known to because of his magically ROM hacks. Yeah, I think it was expected that. I think it was expected that it will gain recognition and be trustworthy because having people known in the community of modding slash the compilations and everything being done, it's crazy. It's crazy. I'm so happy that this happily happened. I've been waiting for years for this, and now I have Banjo-Kazooie at a very high FPS. With the analog camera and with a lot more, like, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I've been waiting for this. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I had a great time replaying Banjo-Kazooie. Before that, I only played on the Xbox. I played the Xbox 360 version on my Xbox Series. Which, I mean, it was fine. It played great. But I always wanted to have a PC port of that game instead. Doing my life easier. And they ended up doing it, and now I don't have to put on my Xbox to play it anymore. You need to play at higher FPS and oh fuck, FPS and more. Oh my god. Usually I practice to evade this, to exactly evade this, and I end up doing it. So also, if you have a ultra wide screen, you can also do that to play the game as well. I don't have it. I consider getting one, but I don't know. It's not my big priority. I don't know if it will be a hassle for streaming, so I think right now I'm happy with crouch. Okay, oh my god, I don't know why I didn't respond my crouch by the control button. But nice. But I don't have plans to get one, but I think I prefer to get more monitors instead. But mainly if I want a new monitor, I prefer a new secondary monitor because it's a lower resolution one. Not 720, 768 I think. 768p. And split. Yeah, well, we ended up dying, but we actually saved time. Let's go. Nice. But yeah, it's very exciting that we're getting PC ports of more games. I think there's a Star Fox one as well. I need to try that. I've been wanting to play Star Fox again.
Don't get lazy on the job now. We need you to stay focused. Come back to the security office immediately. I found the location of another.
I have some nostalgia for that game. But yeah, I love PC ports of games. They're the best of old games by the community. They're pretty cool. I wish there were more PC ports. Like PC ports were done like this way. Well, ports because nowadays a lot more companies would prefer to release remakes instead of just porting their games, which I'm not against the remakes. It's just that I don't know. You have the game there. If nerdy people can take their time to decompile a game and then work hard to make it work with PC while also not using your assets unless you have the ROM of the game. Then I don't know. You should think that companies should be capable of doing something like that, and not having to own a you know, a ROM for that. But you know, they should be able to release all games and gain these incredible tools to make them work, and so people can have a little more enjoyment and customization of the game they end up buying. I screw myself if I do by doing this. And not much. But I have to a great control of my of RD here. But yeah, chat. It's exciting. It's very exciting that now we have all of this. So excited to have Magic as a little more N64 games. Oh, actually being chased. Oh, like wait, what? But I thought I was stuck on the top. No, I got it wrong. In one of the few moments where the mimic actually knows how to move around. Oh fuck. And I'm having to do that. Not a great one, not a bad one, but it has to be better. But yeah, I'm so happy with this, and now that people can start doing that with PlayStation 2 games as well. Yeah, I remember when also was announced the compile tool of Nintendo 64 games. And also apparently there's one being, it's not done yet, but apparently it's close to be done. One for PlayStation, like it's so nice. Like this is such a wonderful world. I love it so much. I don't know. I might not be a huge retro player, like because most of my retro nostalgia games are Nintendo 64 games. I actually told this on the excuse me. I already told this on the on the Prairie 13 video I recently released, but I might not be I might not be one of those kids who was of the 90s, but when I was 4 back in 27, I had Nintendo 64 with a bunch of games, so I have nostalgia for a game that at the time I think the 360 was already released. So it's great. It's great to have this. It's great to live in a world where we can fucking hell. In a world where oh my god. I want to fall there again. Okay, okay. Okay, here we go. Oh my god. In a world where now we can have ports of all games to PC now. Not just run by emulators. It's so nice. It's incredible what people are capable to do. My god. What people are capable to do if you're given the right tools. And like again, the fact that a lot of video game companies cannot do this, or they do it poorly, oh my god. Okay, I don't have control right now. I cannot do that parkour for some reason. It's gonna be time loss. Will be bad? No, for the time loss is coming. Like my control of my air control of that part right now is so bad. Oh my fucking god. We were doing fine. My brain is farting so badly right now. Oh my fucking god. Please don't fall again, please. Thank you. Won't be very bad, but it's gonna be noticeable. That's for sure. It won't be easy to save it. I don't even know if there's gonna be a way to save it, to be honest. Last time I got my new PB, it was so good that I don't know how much I can able to save. Oh my fucking god, there's no fucking wait, no fucking shitty ass stupid ass game. Yep, this is over. But I don't have time to do other runs, as I previously mentioned, so this is the only run I'm doing today. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be so bad.
Places, please. Operator.
But watch how I won't show in the parkour, and I'm gonna cry. Oh my god, I don't want anything else now.
Ahoy there, kid.
Ahoy, Foxy.
Oh, why ye look so down in the dumps, eh? Today's the big surprise party. Ye should be excited.
I'm sad because today is the big
But yeah, we live in a wonderful world of emulation. Well, emulation now.
disaster.
Of PC, old games porting, being ported to PC.
No gift. All hands on deck.
Well, again, I still, this is what I get. This is something that is just so hard to wrap my mind, because
The present.
the fact that we have
Awesome.
a PC port of Banjo-Kazooie that its improvements,
Big present for the big surprise party. Oh,
Is that
it's so
perfect present coming right up?
like. I just say this.
what's all this racket?
Foxy, you woke up. The
I'm trying to say this like.
Are we under attack? The ship be covered in decorations? Decorations.
I just don't know how to say this. It's just. It's just.
Of course not, Captain. We would never. Right? Did you forget pirate rule number 22? No parties. And pirate rule number 2. No decorations. Aside from our flag, that is.
Like, I don't know, like, you see. I don't know how to say this. Like, you see. Once again, the remakes thing is. You know, I said earlier that. You know how I said earlier that PC game, like, when they prefer. Is like, I'm not against the remakes, okay? But sometimes some remakes are done with weird decisions that makes you wonder why they're doing or taking some ideas or decisions. And for example, I enjoy playing the remake of Persona 3, Persona 3 Reload. I think it's a very well done remake and a fantastic way to enjoy Persona 3. But there's some weird decisions there. And usually remakes are done to change gameplay. Or you feed the gameplay more with modern standards, which I understand. But no, I don't play in the remake of Banjo-Kazooie, a game that I can play at whatever very high FPS. At any resolution. Sure, the textures won't be huge, and well, you can use custom textures for with modding, which I don't think there's any out yet. Oh, well, no, I don't know. Wait, there is one out yet, which I used, but it's not doesn't change all the textures yet. I think it's not finished. Well, it's still work in progress. I should be saying. But you know how. Well, I don't know, sometimes I see like remakes or even ports of already existing games to different platforms. And some of these are done in ways that makes you wonder why it's there. Like you look at the Banjo recompile, it's like, hey, we added the save nodes from the 360 version of the game, but if you don't like that, you can disable it. Also, we added a possibility to be able to use a free cam with Banjo instead of using the default cam. Like, be able to use the camera with your analog stick. But also, we give you like the chance of since there's 4 buttons on your controller that are in use for this game, and we are gonna use this to be able to use up the other actions like the Talon Truth, like all that stuff. All that stuff that makes it makes these remakes, well, those remakes, these PC ports a lot more better to play than some of the PC ports being done. Or well, not necessarily has to be PC ports, but since we are talking specifically about PC fan port, or fan ports, yeah, specifically targeting it. But official ports where it's like, you know, like if it was done by someone who really likes who really likes to work with this system in the game that has really been released, maybe that person will be able to do a lot more than the official one. Like for example, PC board of Xbox 360 so it's good, it works, it's perfectly fine. It doesn't have that many changes besides removing the Nintendo parts on the game, of the game. It works, like it is like what you think it is. It's a PC. It's just a. I don't know how to say this. I don't know how to say this. It's a game, you know. I don't know how to say this. Fuck. You know, it's a port that works basically. Besides the save nodes and higher resolution textures, not with everything though. It's an okay port. They could increase the resolution of a lot of textures, and not just the one of the text, the portraits. So they could increase the resolution of everything if they actually wanted to, which they did.
The show must go on. Simply shoot the targets to progress the story. Please follow the script.
2 minutes of time loss. Holy fuck.
Reloading.
I really lost those 2 minutes because of the mimic and then dying 2-3 times, or perfecting the parkour and dying 2 times there. Oh my god. Now that part was done so many times without any problems, and then I just in today's run I tried to fail everything. I'm so stupid. I want to kill my. Okay, but for real. But yeah, like the 360 version is fine. It's good. You can play the game. Definitely can play the game and have a good time. But it's a shame that But of course, it can be done a lot more, like fix the camera problems of the Banjo-Kazooie. It's not like the camera Banjo-Kazooie is bad. It's just that, you know, you're playing a controller with two analog sticks. I think you may want to give a lot more have a lot more advantage to use these analog sticks for, I don't know, having analog camera, and they use the other buttons that are being used for other actions like the talon truth. Just saying, like, you know, this recon version. I think a few things that I do wish that the recon had is that I mean, I guess you can do it, which is remove the DC buttons being attached to the. Oops, sorry. I want to split. You will to use the. You can move the DC buttons being attached to your right analog stick. Nothing really stopping you to do that, but I don't know. I don't know if this can affect if you play a modded version of Banjo-Kazooie. That's my main problem there. I don't know if it's very early to tell. They're only two ROM hacks that got released to be working on the recomp version, but still, that's something I have to take into consideration. And another wow, nice frame drops. And another one, another complaint to have is not a way to disable to have it's a way to enable higher render distance, because see, one thing that the 360 version does well, a very good thing, is that the render distance is increased on the 360 version. You can see things a lot more further, but not in this version. It is using the same render distance from the N64 version, and there is no way to increase it. So maybe someone will make a mod that increases the render distance, or it's gonna be added as in a future patch. But if it end up if it's end up happening, if it happens that they they end up doing an update to the game to Arta, then please please add the option to enable higher render distance. I really want that. I really want to have the capability of see further. Dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis. This is something that you can do. That this is something that 360 version has, and I do wish that also was on the recomp. I mean, honestly speaking, I know the main thing that I really wanted the most of the 360 version is the save notes function. Because having dying and then having to recollect all notes again, it's so fucking annoying. There's a reason why I never wanted to play Banjo-Kazooie re-emulation. And always always end up sticking with the 360 version of the game. My Xbox. Just less painful. But yeah, chat, I had a good time replaying Banjo-Kazooie there. I know I shared previously that I want to play Banjo-Kazooie on stream for the annual Rage playthrough, but I couldn't contain it. I couldn't contain it. I really wanted to play it now the moment it released on Saturday. It was inevitable. That's the one reason why I don't play Banjo-Kazooie is now, because my girlfriend right now it's didn't win a lot because of a health thingy. She was dealing with a lot of pain, and she can she hasn't been able to sleep that much lately. So lately I've been playing games for her. So she has something in the background. So it really helps her. So yeah, that's why I end up playing it. So maybe next year. Or we can pretend that hey, I never played Banjo-Kazooie this year. I am, you know, you know. Let's play it. Let's play for the first time in 2026. Oh my god, I'm not failing. Of course, I'm not failing this. Whatever. But yeah, she's okay though. She's okay, by the way. It's just one of those operations where you won't be instantly feeling good. I won't tell exactly what's the operation. It's not a thing horrible, but it is a thing that she needs to be patient and being able to resist. But mainly just have be patient and have a lot of support. But yeah, through all we can have been on her side, helping her to not be to be no lonely and feeling that everything is falling down. Like, I understand her attitude. Like this is it's hard when your body doesn't let you be at peace. I can be that kind of person too, unfortunately. Well, I'm someone who has patience, so it's not as bad as maybe it could be. It can be, and I can understand easily that position. But yeah, chat. Maybe later in the year gonna do an actual, or you know what, maybe we can stream the Kurko mods. You're gonna do the annual Banjo-Kazooie here to display. I don't know. But as you mentioned before, I do wanna do my own Banjo.
Hello, employee. From the bottom of our hearts.
Stream my own like do the annual Banjo-Kazooie gameplay
So there is
streams.
and some less good
Because I'll definitely not finish Banjo-Kazooie one day.
that you can make repairs
Well,
inside the elevator. You don't have to
in one
wait
stream.
around until someone notices that it's stuck and fixes it. The less good news is that you won't have the lives of your fellow employees.
Especially if I want to do 100%, which is something I really like to do with that game. I enjoy it's a collectible game, of course. 100% is something that
Elevator as well, which is good.
it's fun to do.
Good. You can fix it as a team, and no one person is to blame. Okay, let's now.
I need to prove the
turn
parkour again.
elevator. Next, rebalance.
In fact, I'm still
That's it.
failing to that at it. But I know.
When the rebalancing is complete, open the elevator doors. Press the open maintenance hatch. Okay.
So yesterday,
Start the 2,
let me do
3,
this.
1, 4.
Okay.
Okay. Start the. I hope that worked.
Right. So one thing I'm doing yesterday is I've noticed I have too many scripts to work with to make future
Turn on the elevator.
the
and
mini
disengage
speedrun
the-
thumbnails for my post channel. So what I end up doing, it's is I just boot up the game while my girlfriend was watching me, and just take random screenshots.
Hey, Ryder.
End up breaking the game, end up doing a little bit of the game by breaking it, by for example shooting balls towards the mimic's feet,
Fix the lift.
and trying to glitch the cat, a white tiger on its section.
You're personally worried about weight issues.
I don't do a lot of weird stuff
Just a good diet and exercise.
to the game,
Try tofu.
but
Surprised at how it soaks in flavors.
one thing that probably a lot of people don't know about me in the screenshots that I use for thumbnails is that these screenshots are not.
Need to realign the elevator using
Well,
the
probably
lever
people know it
and
already, but there's some people who might believe that, oh wow, this is on the stream. No,
when that's done, increase the
it's not on the stream. It's just I sometimes put up the game. Ah, un video de vuelta al random. Ya se acabó la serie. Si el viaje estuvo bueno, pues creo que valió la pena el final. Pero ese más existencial cuando acabas una serie. Ay, sí, siempre sí te... Claro. But yeah, what I was talking about, oh yeah, so yesterday, so yeah, all the thumbnails I use for my VODs channels when I upload a VOD from a Secret Mimic speedrun, they're not screenshots of the run, they are just random screenshots that I use up in the game. Take screenshots of whatever there's around and make they silly or stupid. And I use them as thumbnails for it. Like just there's a limit how much you can get of a speedrun as to be used as thumbnails. La noticia es que al final muchas probabilidades de una temporada o tal incluso dos, así que solo queda esperar, ¿verdad? Va bien. You son of a bitch, you shouldn't be here. You shouldn't be here! Okay. This is the danger of this route. Need to be quick. Make sure Chica doesn't cut you while running. This is not a run. Usually, this is how it's usually supposed to go, but you know what? It works, so it's whatever. Now there's that problem. So she hasn't seen me. Complete that sound effect that you're actually chasing me. Please. Recuerdo otras tres series sin terminar porque no están dobladas ni al español ni al inglés, a la bestia. Ok. Ya tengo muchas series sin terminar, aunque no necesariamente por mi culpa. No voy a elaborar. Hasta ahí se queda. Yeah, I'm a happy girl with all these PC ports. Oh yeah, we did this correctly. I mean, it's not wrong, it's just that I'm not good at it, that I can justify to just let it be on the top already. ¿Qué piensan las matemáticas? ¿Por qué atreven una opinión a las matemáticas? Digo, o sea, es algo que hacemos todo el tiempo, así que nos damos cuenta, no es como que puedes escapar de ellas. Me dices algo así como matemáticas avanzadas, de trigonometría, esas cosas, pues... A ver si un poco más... Es como que, a ver, no sé qué pensar de las matemáticas, es algo que todo el tiempo lo vivimos. Si te refieres así como, por ejemplo, materia para aprender, tipo, estás estudiando matemáticas avanzadas, pues a la bestia. A ver, no soy mala en matemáticas, pero no se me da bien calcular en la mente. O sea, necesito tener una hoja de papel y escribir ahí todas las operaciones para que las pueda hacer que se me da mal calcular mentalmente. Necesito. Bueno, necesito algo donde pueda visualizar los números y todo. Pero generalmente hablando, las matemáticas no se me van mal. Yo tampoco fui a un campamento. No es como que ocupas un campamento para saber well, es que realmente depende de qué tanto matemáticas necesites saber para lo que haces. Obviamente tienes que aprender lo básico, ¿no? Pero, ¿entiendes? Pero más que nada, o sea, no se me dan mal. Es solo que si me dices que hagan operación mental, no podría hacerlo. Resto 10 menos 7 y es como de que 3. Sí, sí, pero me dices algo como un número más grande y ya. Lleva algo madres. Que se igual Olimpiadas de Matemáticas Internacionales. A la bestia. A la bestia. Bueno, buena suerte, porque yo no podría. Yo no podría estar en una de esas. Así que échale ganas, mijo, como quien dice aquí en México. Échale ganas, mijo. Sí, yo genuinamente no podría. Lo mío es más bueno, a ver, programación supongo, no realmente, pero puedo escribir en JavaScript sin problemas, pero no, lo mío sería más el arte. No es que sea el mejor dibujante del mundo, pero tú me pones a hacer un pixel art de algo y ahí le pongo mi tiempo. Y donde dice me da mejor. Pinche YouTuber no es lo mejor que he hecho en mi vida, pues estoy haciendo una nueva versión, pero oye, que a mí me gusta el arte. So that's not for to split there. So I'm gonna remove the chica split. It really matters, but still. Okay, you evil kitten. Fuck. I still don't know how to do this. Y eso intento, la verdad es que la verdad a mí como soy de los primeros de grados del cole, se me recomienda ir al centro, ir a las centroamericanas, solo que no me interesa mucho la International Math Olympiad o como se escriba. Supongo yo que no es obligatorio. Pero si genuinamente quieres estar ahí, participar o consideras que vas o consideras que te vas a pasársela bien después de todo, pues tú dale. Buena suerte y tienes mi apoyo. Fuck. I still don't know how to do this. Okay, so here's the thing. It is easy to do this, but the problem is in the third part where you get a guaranteed kill for some reason. And I still try to just walk in this part to make sure the game lost me. There you go. I'll run after this and okay. No es obligatorio, pero es muy recomendado ir al centro. Tal vez que es el primer nivel centro, segundo nivel y tercer nivel. Ok. Ok, ya veo, ya veo. Pues luego, si realmente vas a hacerlo, pues buena suerte, échale ganas. Mierda. Fuck. Échale ganas, tienes mi apoyo y Bueno, ¿dónde está? Tienes todo mi apoyo y lo más importante es pasársela bien. World Record, muchas gracias. Muchas gracias. A ver si un día aprendo a speedrunear bien este juego. Me llevo un World Record en esta categoría de una vez por todas. Lo gracioso es que aún no he subido ningún run a speedrun.com. Tengo que hacerlo un día. Ya tengo uno bueno, pero no, pero ya está. Lo llevo sin subirlo por mucho tiempo. Bueno. Debo de. Si no va a ser este run, que diga, si no va a ser el run que tuve que es el más rápido que he hecho hasta ahora. Mínimo que sea el siguiente, aunque salga un poco feo. I really need to upload a run now. If it's not the last run I updated like 3 months ago, I think I need to upload the next one that becomes so good. I'm gonna be running this game and not having upload one run to the speedrun.com. It's so stupid. I'm stupid, stupid, stupid.
You found the schematics. Great. Get back to the
In the
security.
chat, I am considering to upload to start playing a new game now soon.
Almost done.
So I think I'm gonna do Bendy in Ink Machine because it's a game I already have it downloaded. Well, not downloaded, but it's a game I already own.
Well, what are you doing, Arthur?
But I don't know. I might also consider Poppy Playtime. I want a horror game right now. I need to experience
Work.
the musical horror genre that I've been missing. Because I only have my obsession with FNAF. Deberías de subir un run si es buena. También, ¿qué categoría haces? Glitch. Ah, esta es la única categoría que hago. Y. Sí, debería subir una que es buena. Pero sí, esta es la única categoría que hago. Que es no major skips. Básicamente podemos usar glitches. Pero no podemos hacer tipo. Out of bounds. A través de una pared, por ejemplo. Para poder mover a otra zona o tampoco saltar los objetivos. Si el objetivo es, por ejemplo, en la parte de donde tenemos que conseguir 3 visas para el generador, donde está chica, existe una forma de saltarte esa parte sin irte out of bounds, salir de las barreras, pero sería saltarnos una sección del juego. Así que no puedo estar haciendo esa clase de trucos. Deja checar rápidamente, no voy a entrar a la página en un buen rato. Clock-out Ending, pre-patch, no major skips. In game time es de 46 minutos con 35 segundos. Y es el más rápido. Ahí no tengo en game time de mis tiempos. Así que el world record en tiempo real es de 49 minutos. Mientras que yo estoy en 55-44. Que si subiese ese run de hace unos cuantos meses ya de edad, por lo menos en la categoría de tiempo real estaría en el séptimo lugar. No estoy muy lejos, pero aún la sigo cagándola mucho. Ese es el problema. Aún la sigo cagándola. En partes donde no debería ser fácil de cagarla, pero la estoy cagando más. Hay que mejorar muy bien y cómo me muevo en el juego. Ay, ay, ay. Algo activa. A ver, es verdad que a ver, bueno, sí, de hecho sí es bastante activa. Estoy viendo aquí corridas recientes. Me he hecho una corrida de 23 horas. Perdón. La más reciente fue hace literalmente un día. Luego una de hace un día también. Una de hace 4 días. Otra de hace 6 días. Es activa. ¡Ya llegó la gran corrida! Pinche Little Cars. Ay, ay, ay. Sí, tomo en cuenta que también en mi categoría, la categoría que estoy speedroneando, no es que sea la más activa. La más reciente que se ha subido fue hace 15 días. Y antes de ese 15 días, la más reciente fue hace 2 meses. Ahora tengo mucha gente que está speedroneando esta categoría. ¿Cuál es la categoría más speedroneada? Obviamente las más rotas como Unrestricted, que duran 3 minutos, menos de 3 minutos. Outbounds, que dura también menos de 3 minutos. Inbounds, que dura menos de 50 minutos. O sea, no muy distinto de No Major Skips. Skipless, que puede durar... que dura como 1 hora. Ese bueno. Me tomo en cuenta que también estoy hablando de una categoría de un final en específico. Existen otros finales como el parachute y parachute ending. Es muy gracioso que it's very funny to me that every time, like, I'm hanging out with my girlfriend and I speak, I don't tend to speak that much actually because I'm not really a speaker. I don't tend to speak that much in real life. So my voice doesn't get tired that quickly compared to here where an hour of stream I really need water. ¿Qué dice entre los skips y out of bounds? Este paso, de paso menos 3 minutos a menos de 50. No, es que no sé cuál es la diferencia. No, wait. Espérate, dices no skip, no skipless. No skips. Básicamente serían no glitches. Ay, perdón. Excuse me. Aunque bueno, no hay una categoría de no skip here. Está skipless, pero... Out of bounds es, o sea que tú puedes irte fuera del área sin problemas. Pero sí, bueno, a ver, obviamente, o sea... Tú permite que la gente pueda romper e irse afuera de las barreras. Y ya puedes ahorrar un montón de tiempo. A comparación de skipless, que es como que básicamente tienes que jugar el juego sin ningún bug, sin ningún glitch. Skipless igual a no skips. Bueno, que tiene buen punto. Buen punto. Mi mente se puso tonta. Pero sí, obviamente, tú permite que la gente pueda usar un montón de glitches e ir fuera de cámaras y uff. Wow, hay un nuevo tipo de spam, Directamente ya ni dice viewers en inserte inserte red social que te pueda darte un virus probablemente. Estafarte. Oh, wow. Están aprendiendo. Están aprendiendo. Pinches bots de mierda. They are learning. Oh, sorry we talk about the banjo recompiled. Nah, should wait quickly before I leave. How it feels to play it. I'm gonna use my controller for this. Creo que ni siquiera se les contó como viewers a esos. Es que son bots. Son bots. Pinches bots de mierda. Okay, let me screen share the game. Screen share the game. I mean, I guess that's what I'm doing. This one. This is just a quick preview. I just wanna show it quickly to you guys. How about this? Like, this is Banjo recompiled. Like, look at those frames. Sí, pero cuenta que sea la que te podría parecer como viewer. No, no, es que es más como que. Es que no es como que entran a ver al stream. Es más como que solo entran al chat y ya. Es un. No sé, tampoco es fácil explicarlo. O bueno, no sé cómo explicarlo más que nada. You look at that banjo, es high FPS. Oh. Big zombie. This is Big Zombie. This feels nice. Let's play Banjo-Kazooie. Eso es lo que toma un 100% de este juego. No sé qué tan rápido realmente sería si simplemente juegas con lo necesario para completarte el juego. Like, you can actually add like your mods here. Enable raise the texture pack. Like, this is so like, God, if you can play Banjo-Kazooie, do it. Now we have it on PC, which is so good. And as far as I can tell, you don't really need a powerful PC for this, so that's pretty cool. It actually makes sense, the fact that it's an N64 game and it's a static port, and it will work better than if you actually played it on the emulator. So good. I love this so much. Parecido como a Hollow Knight. El Hollow Knight dura como 700. Pues sí, en cualquier juego, casi cualquier juego que tenga que existe un nivel de qué tanto se puede completar. Es un juego que tiene coleccionables o diferentes cosas que llenen al 100% o que hayan un porcentaje de completar el juego, pues sí. Es que Banjo-Kazooie es un juego de plataformas, pero que entra en la categoría también de Collectathon, que es básicamente colecciona. Obtén la no parte del objetivo principal, pero si lo que tú quieres es conseguir todo al máximo, pues puedes hacerlo. Y con el Banjo-Kazooie es uno muy bueno. Ese género que está un poco muertito, pero está chido. Pues ya. ¿Tú juegas Hollow Knight? Si no juegas, te lo recomiendo. No sé jugarlo un día, solo que sé que es un juego difícil y no tengo ganas ahorita de un juego que me va a querer matar la paciencia ahora mismo. Pero sí lo quiero jugar. Igual que el Silsong. Yeah, chat. I don't know if it's gonna be this week, but I might either start vending machine or Poppy Playtime. Like the thing is, I already have Bendy. I have it on the Eric launcher, but also Poppy Playtime is coming. The next chapter of Poppy Playtime is coming soon. So I'm like, do I do a already finished game first, or I play the game that is gonna have a new chapter pretty much next month? I'm decided which one I should start with. No te digo que sí es difícil. Yo cosas intentos en los anti-slurs. Por eso, sí lo quiero jugar un día, pero no ahora, no pronto. Muy pronto para jugarlo. Para mí. That reminds me of, there's a lot of things I still have on the list I still haven't done from already played FNAF games, like for example, this Lock FNAF World Refresh. Also, the library mode of Into the Pit. I still haven't done that. I still need to do this. I need to one day do all of this. This Lock maybe is the one we missed our first big system. ¿Cuántos juegos te recomiendo? A ver, uno. Menos Six no. Menos Hollow Knight es uno que lo quiero jugar, pero no en stream. No me gusta jugar juegos para difíciles en stream. Aunque es que la verdad que Fever Emblem sí parece ser uno que podría estar bien para stream, pero Hollow Knight es algo que yo prefiero jugarlo en mi tiempo libre. Mi propio ritmo sin darle tanto. O tener la presión de tener que jugarlo en stream. Pero bueno, mi gente, tengo que irme. Muchas gracias por verme. En mis redes sociales, suscríbanse a mi canal de YouTube. Y nos vemos tal vez mañana. No lo sé, depende de si voy a visitar a mi novia a ver cómo se encuentra ahora. Salud. Y gracias por pasar. Espero que tengan un excelente día. I'm gonna end the stream now, so thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to follow me on my social media, here on Twitch, subscribe to my YouTube channels. And I think I'm gonna stream tomorrow. Depends of how I'm here for this week. Let's see if I'm going to visit her or. But yeah. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye bye!